Where's this?
Maldives. Have you seen the price?
Well, forget about the cost. This is our honeymoon we're talking about, not some cheap away day special. Oh, Jill, it'd be wonderful. Look at this place. I can't wait.
Simon and I went to Bognor for our honeymoon. Hotel kicked you out at 10 and it rained the whole time.
Well, this one you're going to remember for all the right reasons.
How could I be so blind?
You mustn't blame yourself.
Well, who else is there to blame? I was the one who prescribed the tranquilizers in the first place. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't be hooked.
Any other doctor would have done the same, including Mac. How are we to know she was forging her prescriptions?
I should have given her more time, not fobbed her off with pills. How long's it been going on?
Don't know. Mac hasn't had a chance to talk to her properly yet.
So what do we do now?
Well, don't forget, she's effectively an addict now. She's going to need counselling, care treatment. Mac will sort out exactly what when he gets back. Steve, forging her prescriptions was the only way she could get her supply.
What a mess.
I'm sorry there's no surgery on a Sunday. Yes, I know, most shops open.
Mr. Pendle.
Right, so that's Monday morning at 9:30 then. Thank you.
Jill, long time no see. How are you?
Great. Just got a few questions I want to ask Dr. Powers.
You look fantastic. Whatever you've been up to since the last time I saw you, keep it up.
I will, thank you. Life's been pretty good to me lately. I've met this man, Robert. Even Vicky thinks he's great, which is brilliant. I haven't been this happy in a long time. In fact, we're going to...
Mrs. Carmichael.
I better go. Nice to see you again, Dr. Thompson.
You too. Bye.
Take a seat. So?
I'm getting married.
And that's the problem?
No. No, not at all. It's got nothing to do with that. Well, it has, actually. You see, it's Robert's first time getting married, that is. And although he says he's not bothered about having children, I am. I would like more if I can, even though I've got Vicky and she's...
Slow down, please.
Sorry.
Now, let me get this straight. You want to know if you can have more children?
Yes.
Right, well, I see from this that you had a laparoscopy 4 years ago?
That's when Dr. Hamshaw told me that I had endometriosis. She mentioned the disease might make it difficult for me to have another baby. But at the time, I wasn't bothered. I wasn't even seeing anyone.
And how's the pain now?
Not too bad. Slight period pain aches now and then, but they don't last long. When I had the op, they found I had quite extensive adhesions, so the laparoscopy really helped. But Dr. Hamshaw said there'd been a lot of scarring. And obviously, I've still got the disease, so who knows what damage it's done since then. Which is why I'm now wondering if I'll be able to have any more children.
Have you been trying to conceive?
We only recently realised that we could get married. I'm a bit old-fashioned when it comes to families. I want my wedding first, then a baby.
Well, maybe you want to try for a baby first. See what happens.
Isn't there some simple test you can do?
Unfortunately, there isn't. Endometriosis is one of the least understood diseases. There's still an awful lot of research to be carried out, and the degree to which infertility is connected to the various stages of disease is unclear. I'm sorry, Jill, but there's not much I can do for you right now, not at this stage.
Why, it's nothing simple, eh?
Mr. Alfred.
Come in, love. Bed's made, but the bath could do with a bit of a clean. And a few clean towels would be nice.
Is anyone home?
Oh, morning, Mrs. Hatwell.
I've got a 9:50 with Dr. Rawlins. Is he good? And does he have warm hands?
You'll like him.
I saw your nan the other day. I was at the cemetery seeing my husband. I kept a few of his flowers back to put on a stone. I hope you don't mind.
Mrs. Hatwell, Dr. Rawlings.
Oh, hello, Doctor.
Oh, I am sorry, Doctor. You must think me a right senile old fool.
Think nothing of it.
Sleeping in a strange bed, that's what's done it. Didn't get a wink of sleep all night. The noise in this place is enough to wake the dead. And I wasn't expecting you.
Will your sister phone the surgery?
She threatened she would.
She said you left your heart pills at home.
On the sideboard by the street door. Mind like a sieve.
Well, I can do you a prescription to tide you over, but I'll need to examine you first.
Shall I take all my clothes off then?
No. That won't be necessary.
She was very nice about it. We'll just have to wait and see what happens when we start trying.
Think of the fun we'll have finding out.
I knew you'd say something like that.
You're not going to let this get you down, are you?
No.
You've got Vicky. And even though she's not mine, I love her as if she was. And I think she likes me. So if it happens and we can have more kids, then great. But if we can't, then let's be thankful for what we've got, eh?
Robert, there's something I've got to tell you.
What is it?
It's your turn to put the kettle on.
Sorry, Joe, were you looking for me? Came in here to do some paperwork.
When's Mac back?
Maybe later. Depends how long the seminar lasts.
Is he going to sack me?
I don't know.
Well, I might as well go now, hadn't I? I mean, what's the point in hanging around? He's only going to lecture me on what a fool I've been.
Do you honestly blame him? What made you do it, Joe?
Yeah, well, that's my business, isn't it?
No, it isn't. Not when it concerns the practice, it isn't. Forging prescriptions is a serious offence. Mac giving your wrists a slap is the least of your worries. We all trusted you.
I didn't mean to let you all down.
You let yourself down, Joe.
I saw Jill Carmichael in reception earlier. Is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine.
Why was she here then?
She thinks she might not be able to have any more children, but she hasn't even tried.
Because of endometriosis?
I told her to try first. Give it some time, then see what happens. Why, is she a friend of yours?
When I came here, she was one of my first patients. Then when you started, she was transferred to your list.
Oh, you might get an invite then.
To what?
The wedding. She's getting married in 3 months.
Married? Are you sure?
Yep, of course. It's all she's talked about. Why?
She used to be married to Simon Carmichael.
And?
He was an insurance broker. One of his clients accused him of fiddling the books.
The point being?
The point being, he became withdrawn and depressed. Then one morning, about 7 years ago, he disappeared.
Really?
Some of his family thought he committed suicide, but the police couldn't come up with anything, and after a time, everyone except Jill and his family forgot about him. I saw Jill on and off for the next 2 years. She was a complete wreck. The only thing that kept her going was their daughter, Vicky.
I'm sorry, but I don't know where this is leading to.
I saw Simon's father a week or 2 ago. He told me the family were applying to the courts for some kind of order that legally certifies Simon as missing or presumed dead.
So?
So, unless I'm seeing ghosts, I think I've just seen Simon.
Vicky, come and get your lunch, love.
Are you sure?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
It was just a few seconds. We passed in the doorway.
Wait a minute. You saw Jill this morning in reception before you left. Then, half an hour later, you think you see her long-lost husband in a hotel? Don't you think this is a bit coincidental?
Of course it is.
Maybe this man just looks like him. Jill's fresh in your mind and you make the connection unconsciously.
Fair enough. Maybe you're right. But what if it is Simon Carmichael?
Helen.
You said so yourself. It's too much of a coincidence. Jill happens to be getting married again, and suddenly Simon turns up. What are the chances of that?
OK, if it is Simon...
Then her marriage will have to be annulled. Caroline, surely we've got a duty to...
To interfere? That's what you're saying, on the basis of a fleeting look.
Well, there's one way we can find out for sure.
What are you doing?
Calling the hotel.
Leatherbridge Arms Hotel. Can I help you?
Yes. Can you tell me, do you have a Mr. Simon Carmichael staying with you at the moment?
I'll just check for you. Yes, we do. Would Would you like me to try his room?
No, thank you. Bye.
The suspense is killing me.
It's him, all right?
Oh,
He could be here to ruin the wedding. We can't just sit back and let that happen.
no.
So, do you want to tell her, or shall I?
Dr. Powers?
Can I come in?
How does she take it?
Well, it's a bit hard to say. She didn't burst into tears, and she didn't weep with joy either.
I wish I'd never seen him.
Oh, you were right about them going to court. Something about a 7-year absence rule. Jill's getting divorced on the grounds of presumption of death. You were right, Helen. She had to be told. If she gets married and Simon turns up, then the marriage will have to be annulled.
Okay, so she had to be told. It's just that she seemed so happy. I didn't want to be the one that spoilt it.
Does this look all right to you?
Oh, it'll do. It's falling apart anyway.
Thought I might see Trevor on Friday, ask him if he'd be best man. Is that all right with you?
Rob, can you stop doing that?
Well, if I don't get it done now...
I had a visit from my doctor earlier.
Are you ill?
She didn't come here to talk about me.
What's she come here for, then?
One of the doctors at the surgery thinks she's seen Simon.
Oh, and here's Mrs. Jenkins' test results.
Oh, finally.
And we've had another call from Mr. Huthbert at the Lethbridge Arms Hotel.
Not Mr. Magoo again.
No, Huthbert. He's flushed his prescription down the loo.
Why am I not surprised?
I want to see Dr. Powers.
Surgery's finished for this morning. Would you like to make an appointment for this afternoon?
It's urgent. I want to speak to her now.
I'm Dr. Powers.
I'm Robert Shields, Jill Carmichael's fiancé. What have you been saying to her?
I think that's something you need to talk to Jill about.
Caroline, are you okay?
Yeah.
Why do you have to tell her? What difference does it make to you if Simon's dead or alive?
I think she has a right to know.
All our plans. Everything's ruined. I've told her to go to the hotel, find out if it is him, but she won't go. And I don't know what he looks like.
She hasn't.
Oh, she has. Besides, it makes sense.
I can just see her looking for clues with a magnifying glass, wearing a deer stalker and sucking on a pipe. She seeks Simon here, she seeks him there, she seeks him...
Don't mind me. Have you filled in that form I asked you to?
Yes, miss.
Well, where is it?
It's on your desk. Honestly, I don't know who's worse.
What do you mean?
Captain Kate or Jolly Joe.
Oh.
I know this might sound a bit heartless, but for how long do we have to put up with Joe moping about? I mean, I know she's grieving, but...
Oh, I know what you mean. She used to be so irritatingly cheerful I wanted to throttle her sometimes. Now you have to be careful what you say to her in case you upset her. It's like walking on eggshells. Come back, the old Joe, all is forgiven.
Well, she's just going to have to get on with her life, move on.
Where did you get to?
Went to see Dr. Powers.
What for?
Thought she might know more about Simon. More than you were letting on.
I wouldn't lie to you, Rob. You know as much as I do.
What are these doing on the floor?
Well, we can't go ahead now, can we?
Why not? As far as I'm concerned, nothing's changed.
Of course it has. If Simon's alive, then I'm still married to him.
So it all comes down to what some doctor might or might not have seen. It's ridiculous. What are you going to do now? Put your life on hold for another 7 years?
I can't apologise enough.
It's okay, please don't worry about it.
What made me take the prescription in here in the first place is completely beyond me. And when I turned the wall convector on, it must have floated down into the bowl.
Just take more care of this one, eh?
Joe?
They all know what I've been doing, don't they?
Who are you talking about?
Caroline, Rana, all of them.
Of course not. Has somebody said something?
They don't have to. I can tell.
You're reading too much into things and you need to calm down.
I wish I'd never... If only I could just...
What is it, Jo?
Here.
Wait, cheer up, it might never happen.
What do you mean by that?
Smile. That thing we do when we turn up the corners of our mouth. It doesn't hurt, promise.
Don't patronise me, Rana.
Then cheer up, for heaven's sake. You'll frighten the patients.
I'm doing my best, okay?
I know.
And you picking on me is not helping.
Sorry, my fault.
Mr. Carmichael. Simon.
I think you must be mistaking me for someone else.
I don't think so.
My name's John. John Farrell.
Simon, it's time to stop playing games.
What are you doing?
I just came in to pick these up.
Well, who told you to come in here?
No one. Caroline left them, so I was... You know, don't you?
No, what?
About me forging the prescriptions.
Yes.
Thought so.
Well, Kate had to tell me. It was my signature you forged. Why, Jo?
When I said I needed more pills, you wouldn't give them to me.
With good reason.
Yeah, but where did that leave me? I needed them. I couldn't get through the day without them.
Then why didn't you talk to me? I'm supposed to be a doctor.
I tried.
It's not hard enough. I should never have agreed to be a doctor. Maybe then this wouldn't have happened.
Oh, well, maybe you'd prefer it if I'd have forged Helen's signature or Rana's signature.
Don't be ridiculous. We work together, it complicates things.
Yeah, well, I thought us being friends, it might have helped.
Yeah, well, it didn't, did it?
You said it.
Hold on. What's that supposed to mean? That somehow, because I didn't listen to you properly, I'm responsible? That I drove you to this?
No.
Do you take any responsibility for this yourself? Forging my signature? Breaking the law?
All right!
You do realise what position this puts me in, Jo?
I know. I'm really, really sorry. I wasn't thinking.
No, you weren't.
It's just that I'm...
Oh, let's just let Max sort it out, OK?
Jo, you're needed at reception.
What I did to Jill and Vicky is unforgivable. But at the time, it seemed like the kindest thing to do. Everything I touched turned bad. My name was mud. I'd spent years building up that business. And all it took was one greedy, loudmouth client and I was finished. I just couldn't take one more disappointment. So, I ran away. Had a bit of a breakdown, I suppose. But, you can't run away from yourself, can you?
Jill's remarrying.
Oh. Oh, I see. Well, how can she?
You've been gone 7 years, and since no one's seen you up until now, in the eyes of the law, you're presumed dead.
No, I really am a nobody.
You might like to spare some of that pity for Jill and Vicky. After all, they were the ones you deserted. So, what will you do now?
I'll get out of here as fast as I can. I knew I shouldn't have come back.
Then why did you?
I'm a salesman. Photocopying. I go where the office sends me.
You could have refused.
No, I didn't have a choice.
I don't believe you. Jill happens to be getting married again, and after 7 years, you suddenly reappear. Excellent timing.
I didn't know about the wedding. Honest, I didn't. I want Jill to be happy. I don't want to mess things up for her.
Then why come back?
Because of Vicky. Last time I saw her, she was in nappies. I just wanted to see her. Just catch a glimpse of her playing in the garden or getting in the car on the way to school. I just wanted to know what she looked like.
And have you seen her?
No, I never will. Time to go.
You can't.
I'm not hanging around to spoil their happiness. And this time, I won't be coming back. Never. Just, forget you saw me, please.
I'm sorry, I can't. Jill already knows I saw you this morning.
Oh, but tell her you made a mistake.
I'm not going to lie.
Then you'll end up making everyone unhappy. Is that what you want?
That girl really needs to lighten up.
Well, it might be to our benefit. If Jo carries on like this, she'll frighten all the patients away.
She really needs to snap out of it. Kate, can't you have a word with her?
And say what?
Well, tell her to pull her socks up. Tell her to stop moping around, making us all feel miserable.
She's still getting over Jessie. You shouldn't be so hard on her.
He's only saying what we all think.
Speak for yourself.
Maybe we could prescribe her some happy pills.
And maybe you could find somebody else to bitch about.
Anyway, is she all right?
Why shouldn't she be?
Well, when I saw you both earlier, it looked like she'd been crying.
It's nothing at all.
We need to talk.
Not now. Not in front of Vicky.
Why not? It's just as much her business as it is ours. She was going to be bridesmaid at our wedding, remember?
Take your drink, sweetheart, and go to your room for a few minutes. There's a good girl. Rob, I know you're angry, but it's not fair taking it on me and Vicky. I didn't plan for him to turn up out of the blue. This is as much a shock to me as it is to you, more so. I've spent the last 7 years trying to come to terms with the fact I would never know what happened to him. Just when I'm getting my life together, this happened.
I can't see what difference it makes. It's not as if he wanted you to know he was still alive or had been round here. Jill, he walked out on you and Vicky when she was just a baby. He didn't want you then, so why would he want to come back and show his face now?
Jo, about earlier. I'm sorry if you thought I was... I didn't mean to seem uncaring. I just... Oh, you know how it is, me and my big mouth. When it's happening to someone else, it's hard to understand what that person's going through. And I am really sorry.
Thanks.
Still the same sofa, I see.
Would you like me to give you a guided tour, see what else has stayed the same?
I'm sorry. Now that I'm here, I don't know what to say.
Why you left might be a good starting point.
To put it bluntly, I'd had enough. So had you, if you're honest. We were beginning to hate each other. We didn't talk, we didn't touch. Towards the end, the marriage was empty.
Surely it wasn't that bad, was it?
It wasn't your fault. Vicky was only a baby. You were tired. What with the business folding, having no money, me being under your feet all day, it's not surprising that you were disappointed.
I never blamed you.
Didn't you? When there was talk of the police being called in over the missing client's money, I remember you asking me if I had taken it. You see, you had your doubts. That moment in time, I felt completely alone. My cosy little marriage, my thriving little business has all gone belly up, and I just wanted to run away. So I did.
What about me and Vicky? Did you worry about how we'd cope or what you were doing to us? Leaving like that was so selfish. Not to mention thoughtless and cruel.
I know I let you down. You have every right to hate me.
How very big of you. Hello?
Does Vicky know her dad's back?
She saw him earlier. I haven't told her who he is. I'm scared of how she might react. And what's she supposed to feel? Can't be love, can it? She doesn't know him. He's a stranger. I will tell her, but not yet.
What about the wedding?
Postponed indefinitely. Robert's sulking. And who can blame him? It's come as a bombshell to both of us.
I'm really sorry, Jill. If I hadn't have seen Simon, you'd still be going ahead with the wedding. I feel really bad about this.
Oh, you mustn't look at it like that. Yeah, I know everything's had to be put on hold, but in my heart, I knew Simon wasn't dead. I would have been constantly looking over my shoulder or scanning shoppers in supermarkets to see if I could see his face. 7 years might have gone by, but I still kept looking, and I would have gone on doing so.
Well, at least this way you can get a proper divorce.
We will, eventually. For the time being, I don't want to rush into anything. There's a lot of catching up to do. Both grown up a lot since we last saw each other. And I think it's only right that Vicky gets the chance to know her dad.
I feel like I've just ruined a marriage.
Funny. I think you might just have saved one.